Welcome to Noble Path. In a world where attachment to appearances, opinions, and approval seems to dominate, have you ever paused to ask yourself why you're so concerned about what others think? Why do you let their judgments create suffering in your mind and distance you from inner peace? Buddhism offers a profound truth. Much of our suffering stems from clinging, whether it's to others' opinions, fleeting desires, or the illusion of control. Here's a liberating realization. Nobody cares as much as you think. Why? Because they too are trapped in their own cycle of attachments and desires. Letting go of the need for validation and approval leads to freedom. This is the Dharma's essence. Detaching from the external, focusing on inner peace, wisdom, and compassion. True happiness arises not from pleasing others, but from aligning with the path to liberation and awakening. One of the greatest obstacles to personal freedom is seeking validation from others. We often chase approval through social media likes or compliments, but external validation is like a cup with a hole. It never stays full. The Buddha's teachings remind us to seek approval within. Be a light unto yourself. This doesn't mean rejecting feedback or relationships, but grounding your self-worth in your values, not others' opinions. Relying on external validation gives others control over your happiness, but self-validation reclaims that power. Ask yourself if you're living in alignment with your values and principles. If yes, that's all the validation you need. Stop seeking outward approval. Focus inward on living a life of integrity and purpose. In life, we often wish circumstances or people would change to make things easier. We think having more money or a better job would solve our problems. However, relying on external changes keeps us stagnant. The Buddha taught that we must save ourselves. No one else can do it for us. We must take responsibility for our lives, shaping our thoughts, actions, and decisions. This isn't about blaming ourselves for every hardship, but recognizing our power to choose our responses. Life is full of challenges, but our growth depends on how we face them. Every decision, like learning something new or releasing a toxic habit, shapes our future. Embrace growth as an ongoing journey, focusing on becoming a better self. The world around us is filled with noise. Opinions, criticisms, and distractions bombard us from every angle, dictating who we should be, how we should look, and what we should do. But most of this noise is irrelevant to our journey. In Buddhism, mindfulness encourages us to focus on the present moment and ignore distractions. Ask yourself, does this thought or opinion truly matter to my goals and peace of mind? If not, let it go. Not every piece of advice or criticism deserves your attention. Set boundaries to protect your energy by limiting time with people or situations that drain you. Choose to surround yourself with those who support and inspire you, not those who add to the chaos. When you focus on your own voice instead of the world's chatter, you'll find clarity and purpose. Many of us live as if under a spotlight, fearing judgment, but the truth is, nobody cares as much as you think. Most are too absorbed in their own lives to dwell on yours. This realization frees you from seeking validation and fearing judgment. How much time do you spend worrying about others' opinions? Don't let fear of criticism hold you back from meaningful pursuits. Have you ever held back from pursuing a new career, starting a business, or even wearing what you love because of what you think others might say? Often, these fears are just in our heads. People aren't as focused on you as you imagine. Understanding this opens a new level of freedom. When you realize others aren't as invested in your choices, You stop living to meet their expectations. You begin to live for yourself, aligning your decisions with your values and passions. This perspective shift encourages you to take risks without fearing failure in front of others. Failure becomes a learning tool, not a source of shame. Living authentically means balancing your dreams with responsibilities, setting an inspiring example for others. This freedom to be true to yourself is always within reach, waiting for you to claim it. Our inner critics often channel our fears, insecurities, or societal conditioning, but they don't define us or limit our potential. Imagine the possibilities when you break free from worrying about others' opinions. You can chase your dream career, speak your truth without fear of judgment, and take bold steps toward personal growth. Embrace the hobbies, relationships, and lifestyle that bring you joy, irrespective of others' definitions of success. Fulfillment comes from knowing your worth and aligning your life with it. By letting go of the need for approval, you reclaim energy once wasted on doubt, using it to build a life authentic to you. Remember, others are too wrapped up in their own lives to scrutinize yours. Define your life on your terms, take risks, make mistakes, and learn. Happiness is your responsibility, not dependent on external factors, but cultivated within. Buddhist teachings remind us that happiness is a state of mind, not a result of possessions or achievements. Your identity is shaped by your thoughts. Regardless of your circumstances, your mindset dictates your peace and contentment. If you depend on external factors like others' approval, material success, or ideal conditions, you'll perpetually chase happiness without ever capturing it. Why? Because these factors are fleeting and unstable. A new job might thrill you initially, but that excitement fades. Relationships offer love, yet they can't shield you from life's challenges or ensure constant joy. Today's praise could turn into tomorrow's criticism. Relying on these unstable elements leaves you at the mercy of forces beyond your control. True happiness, however, is an internal journey. It's about taking responsibility for your joy, understanding it's not the world's duty to make you happy. Embrace the power to create your happiness. This internal empowerment allows you to find joy and peace, no matter external circumstances. Start by exploring what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. Often it's not grand gestures, but simple, meaningful moments. Spending time with loved ones, expressing gratitude, pursuing passions, or simply being present can foster happiness. Buddhist teachings emphasize mindfulness, being fully aware and appreciating the present as a pathway to happiness. Practicing mindfulness helps you discover beauty in the smallest things, like a warm cup of tea, a kind word, or the sun's warmth on your skin. Gratitude is another powerful tool. By focusing on what you have instead of what you lack, you shift your perspective, cultivating contentment. Rather than thinking, "I'll be happy when," try appreciating the blessings you already possess. Gratitude helps your mind focus on the positive, even during tough times. Self-compassion is just as crucial. We tend to be our own harshest critics, judging every mistake or flaw. Yet, happiness flourishes when we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Accept that you're human, bound to make mistakes, and deserving of love and happiness as you are. Embracing self-compassion means finding peace within, regardless of external circumstances. Taking charge of your happiness involves letting go of the notion that life must be perfect for contentment. Challenges and hardships are inevitable, but they don't have to steal your joy. Buddhism teaches that suffering is natural, but how you respond is key. Face difficulties with resilience and a calm mind to maintain peace. Embrace joy in the present rather than waiting for future moments. By taking responsibility for your happiness, you'll find it has always been within your reach. One of Buddhism's profound teachings is the concept of anicca, or impermanence, which highlights that everything, joy, sorrow, success, failure, praise, or criticism, is temporary. This understanding isn't meant to discourage you. Rather, it's a powerful reminder to let go of attachments and gracefully accept life's flow. Reflect on your life experiences. The joy from celebrations and successes eventually faded, just as the pain from heartbreak or failure softened over time. Impermanence reveals that while challenges and hardships are unavoidable, they aren't permanent. This insight fosters resilience, allowing you to appreciate fleeting joys and endure difficulties, knowing better days will come. We often set ourselves up for disappointment by tying our happiness to things that are bound to change, like relationships, careers, or possessions. When these change or disappear, we feel lost. Embracing impermanence allows us to enjoy life's pleasures without becoming reliant on them. You can love, work, and celebrate passionately, and when it's time to let go, you can do so peacefully. This mindset doesn't mean detachment. It means living with awareness and intention, appreciating each unique moment. You find beauty in ordinary things and become more compassionate, knowing everything is temporary. Embracing impermanence helps you focus on what matters, centering yourself in the present and living fully. It brings peace by balancing joy and pain, acknowledging both as transient. Life and death can be uneasy topics, but Buddhism views them as natural parts of existence. Understanding life's finiteness urges us to live with purpose, stopping the delay of dreams, mending relationships, and pursuing what truly matters. Instead of fearing the end, we focus on making the most of our time. Begin by practicing mindfulness, observing the changing nature of thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Notice how emotions rise and fall, how seasons change, or how conversations evolve. Gratitude deepens our appreciation for people and experiences, celebrating what we have now. Impermanence isn't to be feared, it's a gift that frees us from attachment, fostering peace. Embrace life as it is, ever-changing and precious. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more insights.